Hello, I'm Bryan Painter, columnist of the Oklahoman, and I'm joined by Michael Ward, Special Agent in charge of the FBI's Oklahoma City Division. Mr. Ward, you shared with me about the FBI's top 10 priorities, which are the same priorities for each division or field office. If you would, please explain to me the major difference and the benefit between this and working a case which came through the door that the agency thought would be a good case.
Well, with the establishment of the top 10 priorities, from a FBI-wide perspective, you establish coordination between the field offices where everybody's on the same page. You have a synergy so that communications move more seamlessly between each field office. Here locally, by working those top 10 priorities and emphasizing the highest priorities and the biggest threats, the benefit that we get from there is now it requires greater expertise from our investigators. No longer can you take an investigation, and if it just seems on paper to be one that would be high profile or to be a very good investigation, and work it, but now you need to understand what is the overall threat in that area, where does this case fall within that threat, and what is the actual rationale behind us working that case. In doing so, it requires a greater level of expertise from the individual agents.
Okay. When you were at FBI headquarters and Oklahoma City Division assignment came up, you were interested. Why is that?
Well, earlier in my career, from 1988 to 1997, I worked in the Dallas field office, and so I was working investigations in North Texas. Being from North Carolina originally, I really came to enjoy this area and the people that live here. When the Oklahoma City office came open, I had an interest there because when I was working in the Dallas field office, I saw the types of investigations that were worked in Oklahoma, that I had a chance to encounter with law enforcement here, and really had a strong respect for the people who work in law enforcement in Oklahoma, and I thought it'd be a great opportunity.
We'll take that and go into the next question. You told me something that's very important to you is working with other agencies. Can you kind of compare that, for Oklahoma City to other places that you worked?
Sure. I think that without a doubt, the best relationships between law enforcement that I've ever enjoyed in my 20-year career is here in Oklahoma. Law enforcement by nature is cooperative, and law enforcement does work together well in almost all areas. But occasionally you'll get into situations where there are either turf battles or egos may come involved. And you really don't have that here. Everybody gets along. Everyone is very helpful. I cannot think of a single law enforcement agency where if we were to call and ask for assistance that they wouldn't drop what they're doing and come running. And I certainly hope that they feel the same way about the FBI. We place a high priority on ensuring that we are good law enforcement partners with everyone that we work with.
Very good. Thank you very much for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.